Hey guys, Lvladen here, and today I'll be bringing you a video about my new keybinds. They're all pretty fancy, and I'm still getting used to them, but I'm just going to show you guys what my new UI looks like, and yeah, here it is. The reason I did this is because in Arena, I feel like I hit a point where I couldn't get any better with the keybinds I had, because I still, I'm not a clicker, but I got used to clicking frames of my arena party teammates instead of using target macros for them, or just having abilities keybound to auto target them. So what I did was, for every single one of my abilities that goes onto a teammate, I now have a separate button for them. Now, that may seem like a lot, and I'm not gonna lie, it's actually a ton. I got like 10 new key bindings in addition to already having bound almost every single key from the YHB button left of my keyboard. I also keybind J and I think P. So some really weird keybinds. Actually, no, I took P out. Anyway, so these are my new keybinds. E and Q. Q used to be my old Hodge. I never used to use it, even though it sat on the keybind there. But I also have a bunch of. Oh damn! Actually, that macro should look like something else. Huh. Yeah. Anyway, so I now have a straight line of all my abilities, and I'm able to it's easier for me to look down and see if they're off cooldown or not. I'm still getting used to having my kicks down here, along with my Hodge. I used to have my Hodge down where my new Final Verdict in Divine Storm is. All these macros over here. To the right of the screen are my healing buttons. I also have Sacred Shield targeting macros. I'll show you all my macros in just a sec after I explain things. The reason I have my sacks down here are because they are also probably one of the fastest buttons I have to hit, in addition to my normal attack abilities, because of getting someone out of CC is a bigger priority than doing damage, especially when it comes to living. But I mean, if you're gonna kill and you're here to CC, then I guess you can leave it. But that's just my preference. All right, to the macros. So, as you can see, it's full of macros here and over here. I'll give you the basics. My burst macro. This is in all my macro guides. Standard cast all cooldowns go. Boom. Now here I have two Blessing of Protection macros, or I'm sorry, Hand of Protection macros. This is for my DPS, and if I click it or cast it with my control 12, it will cast on my DPS. And right down here I have 3 of them. One's for myself, one's for my healer. So the next macro is, actually this show tooltip is just to see my cooldown on Divine Protection easier, but this actually casts Cleanse on my DPS. All this is useful for is really removing DK dots, or Wyvern Sting, or Serpent Sting, or sometimes Rogue Poisons from teammates. I have one for both my healer and my DPS. The next is my DPS Flash of Light, and this lets me target my teammate and cast Flash of Light while targeting someone else. I don't have to target my teammates. It's really nice and easy. And actually, with the same button, if I hold down Shift, I will cast my my DPS Word of Glory. Now, I couldn't make a macro that would target them and have a shift modifier macro. I don't know how to make macros that well, so instead I just keybound both abilities. One ability is holding down shift while the other is not, and it's on the same button, so I figured, what's the difference? Just an extra keybind space. The next macro is just my general heal one. Where is it? It's actually on the other side. Right here. This lets me cast Flash of Light if I hold down shift. Actually, yeah, if I hold down shift. Oh, I'm lagging. And if I don't hold down shift, it will cast Word of Glory. Simple enough. My next macros are my freedom macros. These are the same as the hand of sacrifice macros for my healer and DPS. Just targets my healer without me having to target them. It's all the same macro with my healing, my cleanse, and every single one of my hands. It's all the same macro, just switched the name. That goes for Sacred Shield as well. Now I'm running Sacred Shield, and it's really powerful. Like I actually just lost the game against Feral Holy Paladin with my Hunter, but in the end I did almost 4 million healing, and my Hunter did 1 million healing, and we were around 2300, 2400, so it was MMR. It was going really well, but dampening killed us in the end. But definitely Sacred Shield is worth it. Alright, so I think that's it for my macros, unless you want to see my Hodge, but it's in all my other macro videos, along with my Rebuke macro, which is the same as Hammer of Justice. Just lets me cast Hodge on my focus target with Shift. I experimented with running Arena 1, 2, 3, Kick, and Hodge macros, and it's just not how I play. I used to play like that on my Enhanced Shaman with the Wind Shear and Purge, but just because I have all these Hand of Protection macros and Hand of Sacrifice macros, it's just too many keybinds for me, so I'm just going to stick with the standard Focus, Target, Hodge, and Rebuke. Alright, I hope this was helpful. I'm going to be coming out with another video in the next day or two, or actually maybe even today, to go along with this video of me doing 5s. It was like the last day with my old user interface, so I hope you guys enjoy that. It's actually with Zavix. We ran double Ret, DK, and 2 healers. I forget what the healers were. Alright, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next video.